It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. First up, one punch from the So much hype surrounding this. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Well done with that counter shot. And that left hook doesn't find its target. Punch, counter punch. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here, expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
Perfect counter shot. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Beautiful counter shot. Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. Punch and just got countered. There's a counter shot. Nice counter shot. Catch and shoot. Those counter punches have to hurt. This is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to... Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This slugger has a unique mentality, doesn't he, Johnny? He just wants to win by knockout. He says if we go to the scorecards, it's a failure for me.
Sluggers just want to mow you down. They want to walk straight through as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
Can't score with that jab. Counter punch on him clean. Nice counter shot. They figure out the combination to this safe.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Perfect counter lands. And he scores with the counter. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. No secret who has the advantage after that. Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That big hook doesn't land. How about that time counter shot? That counter shot lands. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Both men step back for just a moment, and he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This is a high-octane battle. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They exchange punches. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. At this point, you gotta believe he can't win on the scorecard's gonna need a knockout.
Every second.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Counter punching. Good counter punch. Nice counter. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Straight right just misses. Beautiful counter punch. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Let me explain to you about a fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They relax. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are...
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You'd like to see more jabs. This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Nice counter punch. Oh, wait a minute. The corner's got to take a good look at their fighter. appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure. The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Is there any way back in? There's the bell to start round 6. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Beautiful counter punch. They miss with the jab. Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
There's a counter shot. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. That hook just can't find the target. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Here comes round 7. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
It's all offense all the time. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? They exchange punches. The straight right just misses. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Nice counter. Left-handed jab doesn't quite score. very competitive round with 10 seconds left. They've got the momentum. They've got the... And there's the bell for round 8. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You've just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You've just got to put in a guess.
Beautiful counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Just missed with that jab. Beautiful counter shot. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still can go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That counter punch caught him clean. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. And he scores with the counter. That time counter shot. Not sure if I'd be taunting right now. Catch and shoot. So much firepower here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Pretty lopsided.